my go, isn't it?
Yeah.
It would be, wouldn't it?
I made it at morning smoke, I remember.
No.
Just do it.
Yeah, well, I reckon it's about Willie's turn to put the kettle on. Bloody warm, eh?
Nowhere near as hot as where I'm from, but
Yeah, where's that again?
Gunnedah. I once saw the old man fry an egg on the bonnet of a ute just to prove the point.
Get fucked.
True.
That's ridiculous.
What is?
Frying an egg on the bonnet of a ute.
Why?
Well, you'd hardly be able to eat it if you cook it on the front of a car, would you?
Could if you really wanted to.
Yeah, if you really wanted to, but generally speaking, you wouldn't, would you?
Yeah, but you're not cooking it to eat it, are you? If you wanted to eat it, you'd cook it in the house.
See? It's ridiculous.
You're missing the point. The point of the old man cooking the egg on the bonnet was to show how hot the bonnet was. It's not because he felt like eating a fried egg and it just happened to be so fucking hot he thought, I know, rather than cook the egg in a frying pan, I'll use the bonnet of this ute. You know what I mean? Totally different scenarios.
Yeah, right.
Jeez, I wonder about you sometimes, mate. How long have you been in the bush?
2 years.
How are you, Willie?
I'm just great, mate. How the fuck are you?
Yeah, all right.
Pretty hot, eh?
Shit, yeah.
It's hot enough to fry an egg on the bonnet of a ute, eh, Gus?
Where you been all day? Haven't seen you at all.
Yeah, Willie, where you been?
Someone left the side gate open last night.
Yeah? Did those weathers get out?
What do you reckon?
The whole lot.
All bloody 800 of them.
Fuck.
I see.
Love to get my hands on the bastard who left it open, too.
Who left it open?
Dunno.
How far'd they get?
By the time I got to them, they were about 20 kilometres down the road there.
Shit, they must have walked pretty quick.
Oh, a big sheep like that. If there's a bit of wind blowing, they'll just walk into it for hours. And they're pretty quick. Not like a mob of ewes and lambs.
Yeah, I knew that.
Got a cup of going yet, you blokes, or what?
Been waiting for hours. So who do you reckon left it open?
I don't really know, mate.
I mean, do you reckon it was one of the shearers or what?
Nah. Sure wouldn't leave the gate open.
Wouldn't want to be. He'd be sacked before he knew what hit him.
Must have been a townie or a tourist or someone.
What would a townie or a tourist be doing driving in here?
Dunno. Sometimes I just get off the main road, get lost, driving here looking for directions, you know?
Anyone come in last night, Dave?
How should I know?
Well, you're the one who lives here.
Yeah, but they wouldn't come up to the shearer's quarters without they go to the homestead.
Well, did you see any lights or anything?
Nope.
What about you, Dave?
What?
Did you leave the gate open?
Me, as if I'd leave it open.
Well, you done a few fucking stupid things in your time.
Bullshit, like what?
Like when you set fire to the shed last year.
What's that you do?
He was killing ants with petrol under the shed. It's about 45 degrees, and we're shearing in a week. And then he goes and throws a ciggy on him. Real smart.
Yeah, it was an accident.
Accident my ass. City kid. Should have sacked you then.
Yeah, well, I didn't leave the gate open.
Well, who did then?
Well, how the fuck should I know?
You go to the pub last night, Willie?
No, how about you, mate?
Nah, I went straight home. What about you, Dave?
Me either.
Did you go anywhere?
No.
Bullshit.
Mate!
Gus, you already said he wasn't there.
See, Gus? God, what are you accusing me for?
Because I'm sick to death of smart-ass city kids leaving gates open and sheep getting out. And people like me and Willie having to go around and spend fucking hours bringing them back. Which means we can't do any shearing, which means we can't earn any money, which means our families go without. But don't you worry about that, Davo, because if it was you, you'd be going straight back home to Mum and Dad in Sydney. I'll be making sure of that. Anyway, I didn't accuse you.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I simply asked you a question. If I was going to accuse you, I would say, you left the gate open last night and let 800 sheep out. And I haven't done that, have I? Have I, Willie?
No, Gus.
No. You see? What sort of a car do you drive, Dave?
What?
I said, what sort of car do you drive?
Land Cruiser.
Ute, wagon?
Wagon?
Wagon, eh?
What colour?
White?
Did you know he drove a Land Cruiser wagon, Willie?
No.
Me either. How long you had a white Land Cruiser wagon, Dave?
Listen, Gus, I know what you're trying to do, but it just wasn't me, all right?
And you definitely didn't go to the pub last night.
No.
And you didn't either, Willie.
No.
You drive past the pub on your way home last night, Willie?
Mm-hmm.
You take a look at the cars parked out the front as you went by?
Gus, this is bullshit. I wasn't there.
Willie, did you take a look at the cars out the front? To check to see if they're any you recognised, you know, to see if there's anyone you knew at the pub.
That's ridiculous, as if he'd taken any notice.
Why not? Didn't they teach you that at grammar, Dave? Willie?
Yeah, I had a look.
See. Any cars you recognised?
Nah. But I did see some cars I didn't recognise.
And?
One was a big white Land Cruiser wagon.
Oh, one was a big white Land Cruiser wagon.
So what?
So what? So who else would it have been if it wasn't you, Davo?
I'm telling you, it wasn't fucking me. It could have been anyone.
Oh, it could have been anyone. What do you think we are, idiots? You went to the pub last night and drove home pissed and left the gate open.
Oh, are you accusing me now?
Yeah, smart ass, you did it, didn't you?
No!
Bullshit.
I didn't!
Well, what was your car doing out the front of the pub if you didn't go to town?
I'm telling you, Willie, it must have been someone else.
In a town of 40 people, like who?
Like Jeff Dowling. He's got one exactly the same.
Has he?
Yeah, it's exactly the same. Same white, same bull bar, everything.
Jeff wouldn't leave the gate open.
nor would I.
Oh, yes, you would, and you bloody well did.
Oh, I didn't!
Yeah, you went into town after work. You had a few beers. You got stuck talking to some poor bastard till you could hardly walk. I've seen you do it so many times, it's not funny, didn't you?
No.
Yeah, and then you got in your ute and drove it home, left the gate open. You probably don't even remember it. Went to sleep and let all the sheep out. Why don't you just admit it?
Because I didn't do it.
Well, I know you did, Dave, because I know it wasn't Jeff Dowling's car at the pub last night.
Bullshit. How do you know that?
How do you know that?
Well, I don't, because I wasn't there.
Willie, you said you didn't stop at the pub last night because there was no one you recognised. Or no cars you recognised, anyway.
Yeah?
But you know Jeff Dowling pretty well, don't you?
Yep.
So why didn't you stop and talk to Jeff?
Because he wasn't there.
Because he wasn't there. But his car was there, wasn't it?
It wasn't Jeff's car.
It wasn't Jeff's car.
Jeff's from the Northern Territory. His plates are red and white, you know? NT, Outback Australia. And the car I seen, the plates were yellow. New South Wales. Premier State.
Now I'm going to ask you again, Dave. Did you or did you not go to the pub last night, drive home drunk, leave the gate open and let all the sheep out, yes or no?
It must have been, I don't know.
Oh, don't try to blame it on somebody else. It was you. We already know it wasn't Jeff's car outside the pub, so admit it, yes or no?
No!
Admit it!
No!
Admit it!
All right! I left the fucking gate open, I'm fucking sorry.
So where you been, really?
Oh, nowhere really. One of the kids was sick this morning, so I stayed home with her for a while.
She all right?
Yeah, she's all right now. Yeah.
You want to go tell him?
Oh, we might wait a little while, eh?
Yeah.
Soybeans were up 6.2 cents US to 538 cents per bushel. Canola up 5.8 cents to $2.72 per tonne. Sorghum remained steady at $100 per tonne. Barley from Port Adelaide was up $2 to $137 per tonne.
In today's main stories, the Prime Minister concerned about quality of life in the country, objections to a plan to